So this is a villains tier list.
Oh, great.
And I have my friends here, Mr. Dreamer and Mr. Blue. So we have Hell is Too Good, Okay Yes But, and Still Justify the Means. They have a point. I can fix them, not a bad guy, and you suck. Alright, so first, this is Madara? Boys?
Okay. Yes.
That's Madara, right?
Yes.
I never watched Naruto.
Let's see. Yeah, that's Madara. I recognize those eyes and that death stare anywhere.
I never got into Naruto much either.
Alright. But do you guys know the motives or what
Nope.
he's trying to do?
Sort of?
I am detached from the ninja anime.
Go into it. Luis, continue.
So, his ultimate goal was to stop conflict. His philosophy is that deep down, amongst all people, there's just an inherent difference that will always cause us to go conflict, no matter how much we do to compromise or talk things out. So Madara figured, hey, why don't I just enforce a illusion or perfect dream that would get everyone to just be in their idealized, world. That way, nobody has to conflict on and compromise, since it's in our nature, or at least that's how Madara perceives it.
Okay. Sounds like he's an ends don't justify the means villain.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Adrian, you've watched Demon Slayer. So this tier list is about how scummy these villains are. How bad is Doma?
Oh, Doma?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's pretty bad. He's like the opposite of Akaza, because you know how like Akaza's like, oh, I won't fight a woman, and he's just like, oh, I'd rather kill a woman. They're more They're more fruitful, apparently.
Is there anything like redeemable about him? Like,
No, nothing real.
he just likes murder.
Yeah, he's just
He
that
likes
guy.
to make love and kill. But sometimes he forgets the loving and skips straight to the killing.
Sounds like he's in Hell is Too Good.
Oh yeah, that fits the guy.
I don't know who this is. Anyone?
Who? Let me see. I have no idea.
A lot of exposure.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Also, it's a super. I don't know why, but does it look too bright?
It's pretty bright.
Yeah, I can't tell who this guy is.
It's fine. We'll just put him in Yusak. This is from Bleach. I've never got it into Bleach.
I know him. So he doesn't technically have a philosophy per se, but rather, I guess you could say he's trying to pursue and understand what is a heart, like humanity. He's trying to find out, like, what's the point of, say, compassion, or what is humanity, because he's a hollow, which, if you don't know, is basically like a spirit that's gone either evil, too much energy, and was never like put to rest. They're all dangerous in their own ways, and he's in the spot at one of the highest levels of these hollows. And for his case, he's supposed to represent some kind of like way that humanity dies, but I won't go into those specific details. But all in all, he's trying to find out what makes a human human. What's the point for caring?
What is
He
the
doesn't go off his way to kill
Yeah.
people, rather just do missions. If anything, he's more of a jobber, but he's a damn good jobber that actually does his jobs.
Okay. Well, what's like the most heinous thing he's done? Just like kill some characters?
He's not actually. I don't think he's actually even properly killed anyone. The worst thing he's done is capture Orihime, but that's it. In fact, he's actually kind of protected Orihime. Actually, in the end, stretch out to Orihime's hand, and it's implied that Orihime was the one that helped him understand after, right as he dies, that, oh, now I understand what a human heart is. It's in my hand.
Okay. Sounds like he's an I can fix them.
Yeah, I'd say he could be fixed.
Okay.
Or at least around that.
So, next is Piccolo Jr. Piccolo Jr. would go and I can fix them or not. Because, honestly, probably not a bad guy.
He's a victim of circumstance, I'm pretty sure.
Like, he was just told by his father from birth to kill Goku. And he did want world domination, but, like, he never really, like, pursued it. And he flipped real quick when he met Gohan.
I wouldn't say quick, but he started to change once he kidnapped Gohan. That's the thing people tend to forget. Yeah, remember, Piccolo didn't like, alright, I'm gonna train you. No, he stole him.
So, like, he does some pretty bad stuff to Goku, but, like, it was just Goku in Dragon Ball. Like, when they were fighting.
And I'd say it's justifiable. To an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you murdered my dad, and I was kind of told as an egg to, like, follow in your footsteps and get revenge.
Yeah, and he has, like, the code of honor and respects his opponents, like, enough, even when he was evil.
Yeah. By the time Z rolls around after the Saiyan saga, after the Saiyan saga, he's undeniably a good guy. Even though in the Cell saga, Piccolo still tried to hold on any evil, but you know, King Kai called him out saying, "Yeah, no, you're a good guy."
He goes and not a bad guy. Kizaru. Kizaru. So Kizaru was part of the Navy.
In One Piece.
And like, he's bad because he carries out the Navy's like shit, but like,
he's not the worst ones in the Navy.
He's not. He carries it out, not because he likes to or like thinks that what he's doing is justified. He just kind of does it.
Okay.
Soldiers follow orders.
Scummy? Does he do anything scummy?
Like,
he does his job.
He does what the Navy wants because he doesn't care.
Oh, so he's indifferent.
Yeah, hold up. Let me add a tier actually. I'm gonna put them. Oh shit. In neutral. Neutral evil.
They're just antagonists because the circumstances and setting have set them up that way.
Like he doesn't really have a moral compass, but he doesn't go out of his way to do bad things.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Next is Kizaru. Cell. Cell as in hell is too good. Cell is awful, and I love him. He has like somewhat. He has like somewhat of a code of honor, kind of.
Until he gets bored.
Until he gets bored, then he'll like freely throw that out. There's really nothing redeemable about Cell.
Yeah.
Next is Cars. That's Cars, right?
That's Cars, yeah. There's nothing redeemable about Cars, really.
Yeah.
He's just the big macho vampire before they switch to Stance. That's really all there is to him. He's the ultimate life form.
How bad is he?
He murders a few people.
Remember, he saved the cat.
He did save the cat.
Hmm.
He did save the cat.
Yeah, so Cars has this weird... it's not really explored much, but it seems like he tends to respect and care about life outside of humanity.
He's the least developed of the three vampires, in my opinion.
Pillarman.
I'm not counting Sanfiento. But
Alright. So he likes animals, but just not people?
he doesn't care about humans. He likes every other life form on the planet except humanity.
That sounds...
And
You like that?
And here's the thing, Cars, in his backstory, it's explained that he had this innate desire to elevate not just himself, but his whole race, to eliminate their weakness of the sun and become the dominant predator. Basically the apex, replace humanity. But his kind were afraid and called him crazy, and so Cars, in self-defense, killed his whole kind except for, three technically. You think I forgot Santana, didn't you?
I don't count. In regards to Pillarman, I don't count Santana.
Okay, that's a fair point. But yeah, three technically, but two because he wasn't much of a character. He technically recruited one. AC/DC was on board with Cars' idea. But Wamu and Santana were babies, but they massacred the Pillarman race. And Cars actually had the intention of removing the weakness of the sun from the other Pillarmen, but they died, and Cars says, fuck it, I guess I'm the only one left who can carry out the mission.
So, all that genocide stuff sounds pretty bad. He sounds pretty scummy, but that liking animals thing, I think nets him like just one sliver of 1 point. So he goes in, okay, yes, but.
I guess that's fair.
I don't know this.
I think, and mind you, I have not seen it, but I think he's from that Naruto movie, Naruto the last movie.
It's
Airbender?
I have not watched it, but I haven't watched it.
Alright,
Naruto, the last Airbender.
we're gonna put you in USAC. This looks like a Bleach. No, wait, that might be
No,
Naruto.
it's Naruto. That's Naruto.
Okay.
Okay, so real quick, I actually know this guy because of a YouTuber named DJ the Champ. Just to call out for that guy, he's fantastic. He does a Black Air Force video, and this guy, I don't remember his name, but this guy is on Demon Fighters. So he has a son, or a quote-unquote son, I don't know if they're directly by blood or not, but he abuses his son 24/7 because of his attachments and what he perceives as weakness. Also, he proceeds to just absolutely destroy Naruto and Sasuke. I don't know if you remember this, Vlad, but remember that apparently a few years ago about the whole, oh no, Kurama's dead? Yeah, this guy's responsible for that.
Like,
And
alright.
and he kept bullying Sasuke because of the Rinnegan. It's never explained why he hates the Rinnegan, but yeah, no. Also, he snapped Boruto's arm because Boruto thought, oh, you can't harm me because I'm important. But he said, no, fuck them kids.
Okay, so I would give him points for hurting Boruto, but unfortunately I can't. The judges say.
I honestly give him a point for doing that.
He sounds pretty bad.
Son, or at least son figure, and he's absolutely horrible. And he keeps bodying a bunch of the ninjas from the village. I don't think he actually killed anyone, but he kept just terrorizing them all.
Sounds pretty bad. Anything redeemable about him?
Not really.
None whatsoever.
Not
Alright.
really ninjas that they can't defend themselves.
Alright, this guy's from Bleach, clearly. I don't know who this is.
So his name is Grim Zhao. So his whole shtick is that he kind of follows the philosophy of like the law of the jungle, and he is at this point think he's reached his peak, and he wants someone strong to just let it all out. He just wants to go feral in a fight and just demonstrate his power.
Okay.
However, if
So
you
he's
show him
Goku.
like, yeah,
So-
kind of like Goku.
So we sell.
I haven't seen him kill the protagonist, but he has shown that, hey, I'll hold myself back just so I can at least get some fun out of a fight, but also I have no problem killing you if I'm ordered to do so.
So that
He has shown to at least not like to hold favors. So when Orihime once healed his arm back, he's like, alright, I defended you already, now we're square. So he does have like some code of like honor of like,
yeah.
hey. So yeah. And he also likes to 1v1. Like don't
Alright.
get in the way of a 1v1.
With that code of honor, he goes into okay, yes. But Poochie! Poochie's next!
Oh!
Enrico Pucci. Let's have a fun discussion.
Hell yeah.
So, let's talk about the easy part and then the hard part. Easy part. The dude's motivations are so out of whack. The idea of maintaining a reality where everyone knows their predetermined destiny, because that's what it ends up being.
Yeah.
He did it not for the pious reasons that he proclaims them to be, but just to finish Dio's work.
Alright.
And in that instance, that just simply makes him finishing up Dio's work, and he's not actually compelling in that sense. I'm trying to find the right way to describe it.
As I remember somebody, I don't remember which YouTuber said it, but basically, he's Dio, but not Dio.
He's Dio if he wasn't a vampire and had a little more power.
Do you think he could have been talked out of doing what he was doing?
If he never met Dio, I think he would have been perfect.
Yeah. So
Straight
basically,
up.
it's that circumstance of if he didn't meet Dio, he would have been a good person.
He,
'Cause honestly-
whether,
Could have been a good person.
whether,
Right, Weather. Never mind.
I can't say he's a
No,
good person.
Right. Oh yeah. Fun fact: to help with the scummy level. So
Yeah.
Fushi found out that his sister was dating his long lost twin brother. So do not let this.
This is legitimate.
You guys need to get JoJo out of here. First the nice scene, and now this.
So
Come on, guys.
So to not break his sister's heart and not cause grief to her, decided to hire the Ku Klux Klan to assassinate Weather.
What?
Yes, I'm not joking. And so Pucci's
Like the opposite
sister,
of the race car.
seeing Weather hanged and presumably dead, to join him, committed suicide by jumping off a cliff to a ravine.
So it sounds like he was leaning to this end, but it sounds like even without Dio, he would have been a pretty bad guy still.
He's not a good person.
He believes himself that the end will surely mean good for everyone, unknowingly that he's just doing it.
In his mind,
Dio.
he feels like he's making a sacrifice, when he is just causing irreparable cause.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, just to make things worse, Pucci's the one responsible for Jolie to go into jail.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say the difference between him and Madara is like Madara's like plan still kind of ends with people being at peace or something. And like there is maybe some good in his eyes and maybe someone else's eyes of what he's doing. This guy just like everything he's doing just sounds bad for everyone involved.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. If
Yeah.
you don't agree with Pucci, he would straight up murder you. Yeah.
He
would
dictates your destiny at one point.
Oof.
Ah.
Alright, he goes in hell is too good. Adrian Kaido!
Kaido basically has done every crime that Doflamingo done, but like times it by 2.
Jesus.
Holy fuck!
Dude, he's like Doflamingo, just stronger and a lot worse. Like Doflamingo ruled over like just a country. Kaido got a whole island, and his little business of selling fake devil fruits and weapons to like the entire world caused like a bunch of shit to happen.
So
It is the reason that One Piece is like an extra 500 chapters long, so that's a villainous in itself.
So the thing about Kaido, we'll get to Doflamingo. One thing that like Doflamingo, because I kind of already know where he's gonna go, is that Doflamingo has like a genuine like. There is a care and love for like his crewmates. Does Kaido have that?
He doesn't have that care and love, but Kaido did not rape a person, so I'll give him that. Dopey did rape Viola.
true, but like Kaido like has no attachments to any. He loved his own.
He likes his son.
He
The
does,
son doesn't like him.
but like he still locked up his son in jail.
It was more like a. It was basically what Odin was gonna take, where it's like you're gonna get forced to become the Shogun, no matter if you like it or not. But Odin was just cool enough to just run away.
Kaido's pretty bad.
Meanwhile, Yamato is just chained up to bombs. You know, same thing.
Yeah. No, Kaido's pretty bad.
And the one thing that is scummy that Kaido did is he'll get the smile fruits. He'll know that they're faulty and just like give it to all the hungry people. It's like, hey, you want to eat something? Eat this.
I still love. Oh my god, that's really bad. Holy fuck!
That's bad. It's really sad when Zoro finds that out because he's like, "What the fuck? Are you guys laughing? Someone just died!" And she's like, "Oh, they're not laughing. They're all crying. The only thing they can do is laugh."
That's really bad.
It is really bad.
And from one scumbag to another, Sukuna.
Oh, you and
Sukuna?
I just talked about him. You and I just talked
Sukuna's really bad.
God, I don't.
For the audience,
know any, like, big
share with us
things.
some of the things that make him irredeemable.
First of all, he's the king of the curses.
He's the king of the curses. He's like the strongest one in his time.
There is
He throws off some crazy one-liners.
not a thing he does that is redeemable. Like, even the things that quote-unquote help, like, are just
Like when he brings Yuji back alive.
Yeah, when he brings back Itadori, that's all for his grand plan to be even more scummy.
What the best one-liner is when he's fighting Gojo and he's like, the only reason you're the strongest is because you weren't born in my era.
I was telling Luis about that one time where, like, he's fighting Megumi, and it's like, yeah, you can try and beat me if you want, but I have a little contingency plan, and he rips out his own heart.
Yeah.
Or that other part, spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm sorry everybody, the part where, like, Itadori has, like, a glimmer of hope that he could save his friend, who was like turned by Mahito, just like, Sukuna, you can help him, right? Just like, I could. Well, why would I?
He starts laughing at him.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't fucking care about you. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, Sukuna's scum.
Dude, Sukuna got that dog in him.
I don't know who this is.
Let me see.
Looks like a Bleach character to me.
I don't know how to zoom in.
I can't tell who this is. Like, it's so blurry. I do not know who this guy is, my man. I'm sorry.
No,
I can't tell.
no problem. How do I zoom in? I don't know. Next,
Got the three little dots on the side.
Overhaul for My Hero.
I know
So,
nothing of
Isn't-
Shade. Just
so Overhaul.
Overall?
Yeah.
Isn't that the dude's father?
No. So
Overall, dude that could like, if he touches something, he can like make it.
break it apart and
Yeah, he
reform.
can like break it apart or fuse it back together.
So
Right.
Overhaul's pretty bad. So he was a member of the Yakuza, and I think was around before quirks were a thing. And like realized that since quirks are like now a common thing, that's really hard to be a villain and do crime. So
Wait, how recent is the quirk thing?
I don't remember, but I might be getting that wrong. But he wants to go back to an era where quirks weren't a thing, so crime can keep happening. He's pretty bad.
Respectable criminals.
that sounds
did all
very
that
redeemable.
Oh, it gets worse because he develops this quirk quirk killing bullet that he makes out of a child.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I've seen clips of this. Isn't this the guy that another villain, the one
He
that
wears
has the
the
power to
crow
decay? Yeah, the one that has the power to decay. Didn't he like remove this guy's arms as retaliation?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, fucking what's his name? The caveman. Fuck, I'm forgetting. Shigaraki's pretty bad too. Overall's awful.
irredeemable.
Yeah, he's doing all this because he wants more villainy and crime, and
He's doing it just for the bag.
and everything he does is abhorrent. I think he does have a care for his like team members, but like I don't think that much. I don't think any of that like really redeems him. Black Teach. We have Teach Blackbeard.
Hey.
Blackbeard? Blackbeard's just a scumbag.
Blackbeard's pretty bad. What he does is like all scummy.
It's all backstabbing.
Yeah, it's all backstabby.
That's how he gets everything he needs.
There was a point in time where he was okay.
No, well, the only reason he was on Whitebeard's clan, like, little group was to find the dark fruit, and then he was just gonna dip, but then Thatch found it. So he's like, oh, I guess I'll kill the guy.
Yeah, Blackbeard's pretty bad. I don't know if I'd put him here, though. He's bad, but, like, is he that bad?
I feel like what makes him bad is just his backstabbing, and what makes him strong is the people he surrounds himself with. So, I don't know.
There's really nothing justifiable about him.
Yeah.
Like, he had that nice speech with Luffy about dreams, and, like, he gets the genuine spirit of pirates in dreams. Like, he will respect all of it.
Oh, yeah, he's a pirate. He's a pirate, alright. But he's like a real low pirate.
Yeah, he's really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in Hell is Too Good. Alright, we have Zara from Fairy Tail. So, I never got Zara.
Oh, isn't that what's his name's brother?
Yeah, Natsu's brother.
Natsu's.
And one of the things he wants to do is like he wants to die, right?
Yeah.
But he like can't. And everything he touches dies or
Dies, yeah. So I guess
something.
there
I think
is.
I got to like the arc where he got introduced, and then I was like, this shit's too long.
What villainy does Zara even really do? Like,
I'd say he's bad by proxy of creating so many demons and creating more people to do more harm to the world.
That-
he enables that. Just so eventually someone would kill him, and as such, he enables such evil.
he is tragic and he does enable evil. But like, truthfully, like he doesn't want any of it. And just wants to die. I'm gonna put him in ends don't justify the means.
I mean, that's kind of like what Kaido's going through. He just wants to find someone like strong enough to kill him.
Yeah, but like, also,
But also he's just like, Dopey, let's end the world together.
well, I think with Zareth is like there is a part of him that just like doesn't want any of the bad stuff to happen. He just doesn't really do anything about it.
No, yeah, Kaido settles for his losses, and he's like, oh yeah, let's just kill the world.
Yeah, Frieza. So you would think I'd put Frieza here.
I get someone better in Super.
No, like during Super, Frieza like develops this code of honor and like it's like weirdly cool, dude.
Maybe it was because he wanted to come back alive.
I was about to say, it's literally for his own best interest. There is no code of honor.
Maybe he was just doing that, but
No,
wanted to come
he was
back.
only doing
No,
it
like
because
literally, like
he was giving it his all.
literally, he could team up with like he's been offered to team up with like other people during the Tournament of Power, and Frieza was straight up. And Frieza was straight up like the bad guys were like, we can give you everything Goku can, and just like Frieza's like, that's nice. I already kind of said I would work with Goku, and I respect him more. That's another thing. Like Frieza respects the Saiyans ever since he lost to them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair thing. I don't know. I don't think of honor and duty
I don't
when I think of
honor and respect go hand in hand. Necessarily.
They don't, but like, I think he's like this guy right
I'd say
here.
he's more of a business. I'd say the reason why Frieza wasn't necessarily honoring. I'd say it was more like pragmatic and business.
Frieza's pretty bad, but I feel like he's a very also, if you scratch my back, I scratch yours, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, that one for sure.
So while like
He did pay those. For example, in the movie, he paid basically Broly's caretakers when they found him. Like,
yeah, like
you actually did a good job. Let me pay you.
yeah, like all these guys are selfish and like would throw away like every bit of honor or respect without hesitation. Frieza, like, I could believe that he would do the same, but at the but like he has shown that
Wait, I think Frieza is like a dictator mafia.
yeah.
Like
You can make deals with Frieza and like
You can live after making a deal. You're not going to get necessarily betrayed as long as you stay in line.
yeah, exactly. Frieza's like, stay in line and I won't fuck you. He's also he's like Doflamingo. Speaking of which, Doflamingo is awful. He's scum. He at least like will take care of the people that are loyal to him.
He has a good business mind to him.
He did rape a person.
Yeah, that did happen.
But like at the end of the
like, if I'm gonna be the king of this kingdom, I might as well go with the princess.
yeah, he's bad, but like if you're loyal to him, he'll care for you. Like he will actually like you and care for you and make sure that good things happen to you. But he's awful. He's really bad.
But also, he's the GOAT.
He's also one of the best villains. Funny Valentine.
So, Funny Valentine's is an interesting point, because if you look at it from a small kind of view, and there's still things wrong with him, don't get that, he's actually not the most selfish person in the story.
Go on.
His entire gimmick is that he wants to take the Holy Corpse to empower America.
America.
Fuck you.
He's the 29th president of the United States in the JoJo continuity. And he kind of sabotages Steel Ball Run, kind of helps the efforts to amass all parts of this holy priest body that gives people powers, and he's going to use it to empower America. The issue is how he goes about it, and some of the other things he does doesn't exactly make him a great person.
So, just real quick, with the Empower America, is it like, so America could take over the world, or is it just like America's in a... Is it in a bad spot?
Are basically the actual remains of Jesus Christ. I will not say how Jesus Christ went to America. Read part 7, it's the best. Anyway, so what it does is that when you gather all the corpse parts, what it does, it effectively gives you nothing but fortune and pushes all the miseries, anything bad that can happen to everyone else.
Dance pattern.
It's a constant protection for America. That was his goal.
Okay.
Everyone else can just see it.
So
the issue is he's technically guilty of pedophilia.
Yeah, that's already our U.S. Senate.
The teenage
He does have a teenage wife. Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
He also shot Diego Brando and Joseph at one point, and he has one of the strongest stands known to man. His D-Force is really good. It's really good.
So the Empower America, like,
his on a grand scale, it's not a bad like villainous goal. It's just the steps he takes there doesn't exactly help his case.
He is interesting in the fact that he firmly believes he's doing this for the betterment of America.
Yeah. Because
of his patriotism.
So that might end him. That might put him in.
He might legitimately have a point.
He has a point.
And the thing is, he's not necessarily bad. He's not like going out of his way. Like aside from the whole raping thing,
Yeah.
he's actually doing his part to actually help out America.
How bad is the rape and pedophilia?
Wait, it's the same thing? Throws a double downer?
He's
So the thing
not
was,
great.
the said teenage wife that we mentioned earlier, disguised herself as the president's actual wife, so adding affair, committing an affair.
Alright, well, that's their fault.
Okay, so that means he was tricked. Alright, but keep going.
Yeah, here's the thing. After he realized he was tricked, he still kind of like dug into her, like, I'm kind of into her now.
No.
yeah.
I kid you not. He was like, yo, I'm
Dude,
kind of into this.
this JoJo show is getting too rude.
Alright. How young were they? How bad is it?
I think she was like 16. I could be wrong. What do you remember, Colin? I don't remember.
I don't remember the number because I was focused on literally anything else at the time.
I don't wanna think
Let's
about
just
that.
say middle school.
Funny Valentine's a compelling film. The mistake could have happened, but the fact that he didn't stop when he recognized it is the one that doesn't sell it for me.
I'm gonna put ends to just for the memes.
I
Like,
think that's fair.
if it wasn't for the pedophilia part, he would have had a point. But like that's
Yeah.
real bad.
Yeah.
Crocodile. So
Dude, crocodiles to go.
Crocodile Crocodile's like starts off here. Like he's loyal to no one. He's willing to kill and betray anyone. After he gets bodied by Luffy,
Once he gets to prison, I don't know what happened. But he got whipped into shape.
he chilled out a lot. He probably would still like throw people, like he'd probably still kill people. But like
Oh yeah, he tried to do it on Whitebeard.
yeah, he did, but then like after like realizing the
But once he was like, oh yeah, I can't win any of these fights, fuck it, I'll help you guys.
yeah.
I don't really have a choice.
And he also set up the Cross Guild, and he also has like a respect for Luffy and everybody. He's still pretty awful.
He's still a pirate, so you know.
Yes. But like I don't know. I think there's a shred of good in him. It's weird. Crocodile's odd. He's almost
He'll do
here.
good- Yeah, he's weird. He will do good acts, but for his benefit.
He's kind of like Frieza.
Yeah. I can read.
Jiren. So Jiren's not a bad
He's
guy,
not
but he
good.
sucks.
Yeah, he sucks.
Jiren's not a villain, he's a fighter.
Dude, he's just doing his
Also,
job.
He's literally just there.
He's
There's-
He's there for everyone else's
I'm
reasons.
pretty sure
He just
Jiren's
doesn't wanna
Jiren's teammate with the mustache was much more of a villain than this
The
guy ever
destruction
was.
guy?
No, because like, Jiren's worse than that guy. Cause Topo like,
just
had,
trying to do good.
was trying to do-
sacrifice his own pride.
exactly like Topo has a sense of justice. It's
an extreme form of justice, but he believes in justice nonetheless.
like he understands it, like, and he actually does not like the fact that they're erasing universes. Jiren is so neutral that I can't even call him a good guy.
He doesn't have feelings. He
He's
just
so,
has one routine, and that's it.
yeah,
That's it.
he's awful. Next is Itachi.
No, Luis, it's Wednesday, not Monday.
Shut the fuck up.
So I know.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, we're doing Itachi now?
Yeah, so Itachi, like,
Is that Sasuke's brother?
I think he
Yes.
goes in not a bad guy.
Dude. I don't know what the hell he did, but when he's killing his parents and they're like, oh, we're cool with it, you know, as long as you're good. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, no, so Itachi did that because literally his clan was gonna do a coup and kill innocent people.
I do want to point out, however, that he was accomplice in the Akatsuki, capturing the Jinchuriki.
Yeah, but
You can make the argument that he didn't like doing it, but he was enabling the Akatsuki and assisted in capturing them.
Okay, so that might bump him up so I can fix them.
Yeah.
What was his reason for joining the Akatsuki?
Actually, that's a good question. What was his reason?
Thanks, Naruto.
Yeah, I don't think they ever.
I don't know.
It.
I think it'd be not a bad guy.
I don't know. Like Luis said, he enables the Akatsuki.
Because also, I know of a panel when he's like dying and he like pokes Sasuke. He was like,
wait, I think there's a movie. Oh my god, there's so many fucking Naruto movies. A Naruto movie explaining the origins of the Akatsuki being formed. Maybe they explain why Itachi joined it, but otherwise, in the main source,
You don't know.
I don't know.
Black is awful.
He's irredeemable. So
Goku
after
Black?
taking over
Yeah.
Goku's body,
Oh,
he
yeah.
personally went to murder Chi-Chi and his son Goten.
Not only is he racist, he's also so racist by like, he's like, at first he's like, only God should live. And then, like, as the arc progresses, he's like, no, not even all gods should live, it's just me.
I want me, and then me,
And me.
and then me, and that's it.
Yeah, no, Black is...
And then double me.
Black / Zamasu is like...
It's just awful.
So,
There's nothing redeeming about him.
I like when he goes to kill that old guy, and then they just put the oven mitt on him.
so like, Black and Zamasu have, like, sort of, like, interesting, compelling, like, complicated
He's
reason.
interesting. There's just nothing saving him from hell is too good.
Yeah, no, but like he just gets progressively more selfish and worse. Like he grows way more villainous. Next is I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck this is.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah. Adrian.
That breaks him Demon Slayer.
Adrian knows.
I could tell.
Oh, is it a Demon Slayer character?
Yeah, I think that's Daki's
Oh,
brother.
Oh yeah, that's that guy? Oh,
Yeah.
that guy's sad. So it's basically he's a mercenary because he learned how to fight because everyone called him ugly when he was a kid because he is ugly. and everyone liked his sister, but they're all kind of rapey towards her. So he would also beat up people when they would try to be rapey towards her. So he got really good at fighting.
Hold up. Daki was 13.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And did I stutter?
You know,
Anyway.
there's a couple of villains that are very rapey. I just realized.
Yeah.
He got really good at fighting off the the attempted rapist, and he became a debt collector and mercenary type. And then after a while, people were like, "Hey, we hate this guy because he keeps on beating us up for our money." So then they killed his sister by burning her alive. What's his name showed up?
Holy shit.
That one guy. What's his name? The ice guy.
Nice guy.
Doma. Yeah, Doma showed up because that guy started killing everyone because his sister just got burned alive, and then they're gonna kill him, and then Doma showed up and was like, "Guys, I could bring back your sister if you just join me," and he's like, "Okay." And then after a while, when they eventually die to Tanjiro, she's like, "Oh, I always hated you. You made like my ears. I mean, not my ears, my eyes. Like you made my eyes cry every time I looked at you. I always hated your face." And he's like, "Oh God." He's like, "You don't mean that." And then Tanjiro shuts her up because he's just trying to help her.
Okay. He sounds pretty bad.
Dude,
that's
he's
kind of ungrateful from the sister.
dude. It
I'm not
is.
gonna lie.
So, if Daki was on here, like, he would go here and she would go up here. That's awful.
Dude, Daki's so two-faced. It's crazy.
I don't know who this is.
Me neither.
No idea. I think
Oh, I
it
know
might
this
be.
one. Yoshikage.
Kira!
A literal serial killer.
Alright, go off, boys.
Oh god, we're gonna give it to Kara.
So Yoshikage Kira has a interesting philosophy that he wants a simple, quiet life and to simply and to indulge his vices. What's his vices? Murdering hot women for their hands. Other than that, he's perfectly a normal, average day Joe.
He has an office job. Like, people know him. Yeah. They take Larry from, like, the new Pokemon game and give him a stand that explodes people, and you have effectively cured him.
Anything redeemable about him? Like, is there a rhyme or reason to his murder quest?
No, his dad encourages the behavior. There's nothing really most about his
And
Dad knows?
Oh yeah, the dad knows, and he's dead. He's like a ghost haunting a picture. It's great.
also, to make it worse, he robbed when he was caught, to escape the protagonist
Oh yeah.
from catching him, he cut off his own hand, only for Josuke to heal it, so they could trace him. Went to this other stand user that can replace a person's face. But the thing is, he robbed this random bystander's face and killed him, and then killed the stand user that changed his face for good measure. And
He
then proceeded to live
supplanted
his life.
himself in someone else's life.
He sounds
buy
really.
time.
He sounds like a giant piece of shit. Like, does he
He's not great, yeah.
does he do anything that like you would consider okay?
No,
No.
No,
Kills-
that's it.
he knows it's killing time whenever his nails start to grow.
Oh,
Like,
God.
yeah.
What a baller.
All right.
Bro, the
This guy
building block.
does everything he can to ensure his vices, his secrets, are kept secret. And other than that, just enjoy his best normal life, as he puts it.
He keeps normal life and will kill anyone who is a threat to that. That's it.
All right. Next is Shigaraki from My Hero. Shigaraki's a villain that likes to murder people. He's pretty bad.
Look at Shigaraki. What the hell are you about? Toru Shigaraki.
Like,
He's a guy that when he touches stuff, it decays.
yeah, and like,
He has hands all over his
okay.
body.
and he
Yeah.
just really likes being a terrible person.
I don't know much MHA.
Have
but
you
I
seen him
remember
fight
seeing a
Dr.
meme
Doofenshmirtz?
compilation, whatever.
No, I haven't.
I've not seen
Oh.
him fight Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
It's actually a crazy fight.
Adrian, anything redeeming about him? Like,
I don't watch enough My Hero.
Did he
to know.
accidentally murder his mother?
He murdered his entire family. He accidentally
Yeah.
touched his mom, she died, and then his dad went to beat him, and then he died, and then his house collapsed.
he just likes to murder people, man. He's a psycho.
I think that's like his entire thing, yeah.
Akaza.
Akaza, dude, you've seen Akaza's backstory.
Yeah. So,
He's like the only problem is he doesn't remember like his motives and like why he doesn't kill women and all that. So it's like, yeah, you can fix them.
I'm gonna put him. It's okay, yes, but like there's a point in time where you could help him, but right now, like everything he's done and the trajectory he went in.
Like the only reason he's evil right now is because he can't remember what happened to him.
Yeah. Maybe.
I have no idea who this next guy is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Who dat?
I don't know.
Jojo character.
Now we got Dio. So
Oh yes.
Dio's pretty
My
bad.
favorite anime character to have ever walked the earth.
Didn't he just kick a dog?
No, he did way more than that.
He kicked the dog, and then just to spite his brother, his stepbrother, burned his dog in a furnace alive.
So like,
Dio is guilty of the following: animal harassment. He is
How many
guilty of
crimes?
a lot: arson, murder of family, eating people after becoming a vampire, more murder, goes to sleep, comes back, kills more people, starts a cult, kills some more people,
So
and then is finally burned.
most people would say it's just like what, but Dio had had a bad childhood. It's like a bad
Yeah.
backstory. It just like no, because yeah, his dad sucks, and that's probably why he's fucked up. But like even when he got like a good family with Jonathan,
3/4 of what he did not need to do. He just had a sadistic enjoyment of doing it.
yeah, like
He's just an asshole.
like literally like he had a good enough family with Jonathan in them that actually loved and cared for him and showed him nothing but kindness, and he did not change.
He actively could have made it work, and he threw it away.
Yeah.
The only time he ever felt kind of bad or wasn't taken aback was when Jonathan actually did die because of what he's done.
Yeah, but then he went to, taking his body.
And then, oh, no.
And also, also when he banged women, he would then proceed to eat them. Most of them. No, but most.
Dude, talk about a lady killer.
So,
We had to have somebody live for Jordan.
so like, this is from Black Clover. Anyone seen Black Clover?
No.
Alright. Obito. So, Obito's in... I can fix them because, like... poor guy.
Also, is it kind of weird that he's still crushing on a young girl after all this time?
It's anime.
I know. Fair enough.
Like, yeah, like, in real life that'd be really weird, but that was his one love when he died.
About Twilight.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
fair enough.
Like, he really didn't, like, he was mostly controlled for that, right? There wasn't a lot of autonomy for everything he did.
No, there really wasn't.
Yeah.
He was unknowingly a pawn for Madara.
I've never seen Hunter x Hunter. I'm sure this guy's great, but I've never seen it.
Oh, you know this one, Vlad. You know this one.
So, Akainu is pretty bad. He's really bad. What happened?
That guy's from My Hero, right?
No, we're at Akainu right now.
Yeah.
What? So, Akainu's pretty bad, and like Ada would say, but his backstory explained that's like, that's great, he's still...
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a backstory, I just told you that to fuck with you.
Oh, so there's really no reason.
No, the most you get of his backstory is him blowing up a ship in Ohara.
He's really bad. Like, he does this for like,
It's because of his job, and he needs the world to be perfect. If Blackbeard is absolute chaos, then he is absolute justice.
Yeah, absolute order. Yeah, but like, he's willing to kill anyone, no matter how actually morally reprehensible it is.
No matter Marine or Pirate. He's
Yeah.
willing to kill Kobe right then and there. When he's like, stop fighting! And he's like, what? You want to stop killing pirates?
Akainu sucks so much.
And yet he's afraid of Shanks.
Everybody's afraid of Shanks.
Everyone's afraid of Shanks. Except Kid, and then he got his arm ripped off.
Yeah, Kid got humbled real quick.
He got his arm ripped off, and then he was like, guys, we're stronger. We killed Kaido. We could take him. And then he got his ship and his entire clan destroyed.
Yeah. Shanks. Then next we have Dobby.
Isn't that what's his name's brother?
Yeah.
My Hero,
Yeah, so Dobby just really wants to get revenge on his father because Enji abused him.
Oh yeah, Endeavor. He sucks. I mean, he's trying.
That's
he's
the-
counseling, but you know.
Endeavor's
That's Todoroki's dad. Yeah.
Yeah, Endeavor's a complicated situation. We're not grading on scummy characters. We're just doing villains.
Okay.
Dobby still worked with the League of Villains. Is still really willing to kill people. But like,
That's under the dude that takes powers, right?
All for One, yeah.
Yeah.
And so just by he really just wants to take out Endeavor. He's almost in Hell is Too Good, but like, since he's just so hyper focused, I feel like once he achieves that goal, like maybe he'd be
chill
neutral. Yeah, maybe he'd chill out. That's how I feel about Dobby.
Ironic.
I don't know
Yeah,
who the fuck. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Freaks
That's,
of
I actually know
that's
this
Up
guy,
the Moon
this
1.
Who's he?
So
That's
he's
Up
from
the Moon
Demon
1 from
Slayer.
Demon
I
Slayer.
think he's the number 2.
One.
Right behind Muzan in terms of the strongest.
Yeah.
And it's so he's the brother. I think he's the younger or older brother.
He's the
of
older brother.
Oh, he's the older brother. Okay.
He's
So
the
he's
older
the
brother
older
of the
brother.
originator
Of the
of the breathing techniques.
Yep. He has this weird, I guess you could say, obsessive fear about demon slayers with their demon marks living past a certain age, because his brother, his younger brother, actually lived to his 50s or something, when you should have already died, like, way.
You die when you're 21.
Yeah.
But
He
like
has
his
that
fear is, he fears that he's gonna awaken his mark and die young. So that's why he joined Muzan, and also because his brother was like so much better than him, and he was like, "Oh, if I join you, I'll be stronger." It was kind of like a Vegeta situation.
Like
Oh, it's like the
Vegeta, yeah.
poverty. Okay.
How heinous is his crimes?
Oh,
I don't
right,
know,
he
he's
had
a
wife
demon,
and
so
son,
that
and
gives
he tried to
you
convert
that.
one of his descendants, right?
What?
Didn't he try to? Wasn't one of the Hashiras actually?
Yeah, the Miss Hashira is like a deep descender or something like that. And he was like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna make you a demon now." So he cut off his legs and pinned him to a wall.
That
And
sounds
he was gonna make him a demon later, but he ended up dying.
so. Oh, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah, he goes up here. Next we have. Okay, I don't know any of these three. I know Enel, but does anyone know these three?
Nope.
No.
All right, we're just gonna go straight to Enel then. Enel's really bad.
Ice Cube? I mean, not Ice Cube. What's his name? The real Slim Shady?
Yeah, Enel. Enel's awful. So like, Luis, you know what happened in Skypiea. You know who Enel is.
Yo, I am a god.
Yeah. So
I'm a god, and you better respect it.
So Colin, this guy, Enel, is the ruler of Skypiea. He's not the rightful ruler. First, he usurped the last one, which
Yeah,
is
he just showed up one day with his goons.
which already is pretty bad. One of the things like he does is just, isn't it like anyone who mentions him immediately gets struck down?
He's basically like, what's his name? Vladimir Putin. He's like, you talk bad about me,
You die.
you get the smite.
He also he has goons, but he couldn't give less of a shit about them.
Oh yeah.
He made
when the spear guy dies, he's like, he relied too much on.
he
Masa anyway.
literally made bets on who would survive, and next to no of his he believed
make bets.
that none of his goons would survive, and he did not give a fuck. He's awful, and he's doing all this so he can go to the moon.
Yeah, he really wants to see the moon.
Yeah, no, there's not a shred of good in him.
Well, there's like you know how Enel doesn't have wings? There's like this thing that, Oda hints at that Enel got his wings ripped off when he was younger,
Yeah.
when he was a Skypian, but just about that. But does not justify anything.
Yeah, he's really bad. I mean, he did let I guess maybe he's like Doflamingo. He's because he does let Nami live because Nami just oh, play along. But at the same time, man, he's
Yeah,
real.
but it's not like he's respect the 1v1 because he just runs up on Usopp and Sanji and just smite. Okay, bye.
Yeah, no,
It's not like he's like, I'll give you a fighting chance and then I'll kill you.
Doflamingo and at least tries to keep his team safe. Enel will drop anyone at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, I mean, he'll send them after them just because he
There's
doesn't
no
wanna do it.
loyalty to his own militia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sends people to do his dirty work even though he moves at the speed of light. So what's the point? You could have done it just better.
Also, he's responsible for the last guy, Gonfall. It's just I really feel bad for all the Shandorians. We should probably do better. And I was like, no, I like colonialism. Let's keep them on the reservations.
Yeah. He just threw them off of their land, basically.
Yeah. I don't know who this cat lady is.
No.
Isn't
not
that the
either.
one from Hellsing? Oh no,
That's from
the
Hunter
one-
x Hunter.
Yeah, that's
I
not.
recognize the art style.
Jojo, go off, boys.
Diavolo.
There's nothing redeemable about Diavolo. There's literally nothing.
Devil.
He runs a crime business.
And so
Don't we
Because
all?
the thing is, we're talking about Diavolo, not Doppio. They are two different people.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Diavolo, there's
never mind. I was trying to remember the meme. Anyway, Doppio. Yeah, that's Doppio.
Doppio's fine. Doppio is a
Yeah,
victim.
Doppio. He could have been fixed.
Diavolo.
He could have been fixed.
Diavolo,
no.
yeah, he's fucked. He kills his foster father and the mother that birthed him. He keeps trapped in the foster family home, and then like ties her mouth shut. Then burns everything to the ground, presumes a dead status, makes a crime syndicate that actively murders and peddles drugs to children.
Oh fuck!
He has a daughter, who in the whole mission on Part 5 is to escort the Part 5 crew, escorts the daughter to him just for him to attempt to kill, because he wants to remain anonymous in every single trace about him. He's paranoia incarnate.
He firmly believes that to be above everything, one must forsake their past.
He has to be both involved with everything and yet out of everything at the same time. It's hard to put to words, but he's a very paranoid person,
Yes.
and he does everything in his power to keep his reclusiveness.
And to make it worse, he is responsible for distributing the stand arrows, which
Yes.
caused Dio to get the world. And
He is the cause of the
rise
butterfly
of-
effect.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright,
You
so
know, again, it's fitting. He's the devil.
Aizen.
Holy shit, he is so fucking bad.
Okay.
One of the
Yes, but he went back to his cell.
Yeah, so that's the thing. He's done so many crimes just for the sake of attaining godhood, but he then realized the moment he was about to reach the peak that he also wanted to retain his humanity. So because of this contradiction, he couldn't stay or ascend godhood. So now he's in this weird philosophical questioning about, to be a god or stay human, what's better? And this is why he effectively helps the Soul Reapers, because he still wants to ponder, and he doesn't want someone to attain godhood before he finds the answer.
That sounds pretty bad. It still sounds pretty selfish.
He is very selfish, but he understands that deep down he still has humanity, and he's trying to understand why does he still care for it? Why is it still attached? Since the thing that helped him attain godhood told him, yeah, you still care about your humanity just a little, which he's struggling.
So
which is why he's
deep down, maybe he could recognize his badness.
I'd say he knows he's doing bad things, but he doesn't know why. That he still is attached to the fact that he's done so many things. He can't come to terms wait, why am I still remembering this stuff? Why do I still remember this? Why do I still care about the fact that, yeah, I did all this stuff, and if anything, they were just nothing more but steps to my plan. Yet, why do I hold value?
So we have this is Pain, right?
Pain, yes.
Explain Pain to me.
So with Pain, so that's not that image. That's not Pain's real form, but rather that's the corpse of his best friend that he's piloting.
All right.
So Pain is one of the students of Jiraiya, and basically Pain was hoping for world peace, no more wars and all that, because he lived in he and his friends lived in an impoverished, war-driven country until Jiraiya took them in, and he was like, oh, Jiraiya instilled that maybe there's hope there'll be peace. But he lost his best friend to the war, and was like, oh my god, how can we know peace if we allow such tragedies and pain to go through? So in a weird backwards logic, he believes he's attained enlightenment that, once you reach the peak of pain, do you realize this is all meaningless? The violence, the loss, the death. So his thought process is, if I inflict the world with the same enlightening moment of realizing that war, death, and fighting is bad, then we'll achieve world peace.
Okay, sounds like an ends don't justify the means kind of guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he practically killed the whole village. By the way.
Adrian, are you back yet? Alright, I guess not. I'm just gonna, I know this is from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know who we're gonna go over to Acnologia. Acnologia's pretty bad.
Hell is too good for him.
He wanted to commit dragon genocide, right?
Yeah.
And like, he's just an insane psycho who will kill everybody in his way.
And for some reason also dislikes dragon slayers and humans alike.
Yeah.
Just because of, more life. Yeah, that's the thing. Agnolia, like, that's another thing. Even Zeref was a part of it. Like, yo, we need to take down Agnolia.
Acnologia, yeah. Even Zeref is just like, this guy's even worse than like anything I can do. Like, my moral compass is a little fucked, but you can still read it. That guy's irredeemable.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think they ever justify why Zeref and never asked or like try to get Agnolia to kill him.
That's the
But
Code
then again-
Geass guy, right?
Who?
Who?
No, wait. Ignore me. I'm thinking of something else. We're talking about Zeref Pragnua, right?
Yeah.
Fairy Tail, that's what he's from.
Yeah, Fairy Tail, and we're talking about Acnologia, it's from the same thing.
What am I thinking?
Yeah, Agnolia is this weird murder. I must murder everything in my way.
Kill everything.
That's who I was thinking of.
And you know, like, straight up was Fairy Tail, like, he was really cool when he was a dragon that didn't talk, and then he opened his mouth, and just like, cool, like, I care about you even less now.
Yeah. All he keeps spouting is like, I want to murder, or, oh, I want to murder you more.
It's like, yeah, bro, we got that from you being a giant black dragon that blows up islands. We understand.
And they never explain or justify his existence or why he did it. He just is just this.
I think they explained that, like, dragons fucked him over. So he learned Dragon Slayer magic so he can kill them. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But I just remember a bit. What is this?
I have no idea, but I like his design.
Yawak!
Yeah, you walk. I know him.
Go off about Yawak.
Okay, so Yawak is effectively the father of the Quincy. He effectively fathered a new race of like people that can fight the spirit, like anything on the spiritual level and all that. But it's much more than that. Because you see, when his kind fights the spirits, like hollows, for example, they a little bit context. When a hollow is slain by, say, a Shinigami or a Soul Reaper, they actually kind of reincarnate either to the Soul Society, which is Limbo Afterlife, or they go straight to hell. But here's the problem with the Quincy's. The Quincy's, they have this weird allergic reaction to hollows, where it's actually lethal to them. So they fight in a way that they can harm hollows. The difference is when they kill hollows, the hollows don't reincarnate. They are just expunged from existence.
Oof.
Oh, you might be thinking, wait, what's wrong with killing these hollows? They look like demons. Well, hollows were once human souls, which are necessary for reincarnation.
Yeah.
So that life persists.
Yeah, like, so because the Soul Reaper's job is like, they're not killing hollows, they're like releasing them, right?
Effectively.
Yeah.
And you watch, not only father them, but also it's implied that he's the son of the Soul King, which is the man responsible for the Bleach universe. And what he wants to effectively do is tip the scales of life and death to effectively return everything to zero, with none of the spirits anymore, but with him supplanting and being the new god. Now, as to how he wants to envision the world, it'll be in his ideal perfect vision under his supreme supervision, where he'll take a more active role. And the scummy things he's done is he's helped kill so many of the Soul Reapers, and the Quincy's that are under his command are very scumbags. And he enables them and does not give a shit for most of them if they die.
God damn.
Yeah. Although he does, again, I say that he doesn't give a crap, but I say that in the sense of, like, if you're not important as a contingency plan, or important in the sense of, like, oh, you could be a valid threat, he won't bother or mention the glance.
I see. He sounds pretty bad.
Oh, he is.
Toji is a broke boy who loves gambling and is homeless. He's exactly what I want to be when I grow up. And he didn't grow up with with any cursed energy. So the Zenin kind of hate him. So he quit it and got married and took his wife's name. So now he has a weird name. And it's basically his whole thing is hunting down people with cursed energy because he's like invisible in their eyes since they don't really see him as a threat since they can't sense him. And that's like the way he's able to murk Gojo for a little bit until Gojo comes back, which he's gonna do in the manga, by the way. But yeah, the only thing that's really bad about Toji is he's basically a mercenary and he abandoned his kid Megumi because he's like, too expensive.
Well, like, doesn't he, like, when they meet again, like, you were a good kid, I respect you?
When they meet again?
Yeah,
You never meet him when he's alive after he gets...
Yeah, murdered, yeah.
And then Megumi summons him back and then he's just like, oh, I don't know who you are. He has no idea who he is. Neither does Megumi. It's kind of weird.
Oh, I thought there was a part where just like, oh, you took her name, nice.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think he might. I don't know, but...
He sounds kind of neutral, honestly.
He is. He's just a broke boy.
All right. Well, now that's a tier.